Okay, chat. Let's dive into the tier list. Marvel Rivals tier list. It's been, I think, a week since Marvel Rivals release, and I've seen all of the heroes being played in game. I played a ton of ranked. I played a ton of quick play. Here's what works in my opinion based on my experiences. But before we move on, I just want to say, I think that in this game, almost every hero can work in certain situations, of course, not non-stop to give you free wins. And it also depends a lot on the platform. Like what works on PC might not be that good on console, and the other way around. Like what might seem OP on console might not be that good on PC. And there's another thing. It also matters a lot how strong you are on those heroes mechanically. Like for example, I'm gonna put some heroes probably in D tier. You're gonna be like, what are they doing in D tier? I'm winning every game. Maybe winning every game in Grandmaster, maybe winning every game in quick play, maybe winning every game if you're playing in a 6-stack against solo players. I don't know. You know, we do not know. We don't know how strong they are and stuff. But again, based on my experiences, this is what I personally feel like are the best heroes and the worst heroes right now in the game in Season 0 of Marvel Rivals, a week after its release. And yeah, let's just go forward and just move on. Okay, so first hero. We have Adam Warlock. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, or D tier. I'm gonna put Adam on a solid B tier. I think I'm between B or C. I'm putting him over here. He's somewhere in between. I think he's B minus probably. I'm gonna put him in a B tier. The reason why I'm putting Adam in B tier is because I think that his res is very easy punishable once it's gonna happen. It's very easy to like just push the enemies where he's gonna be resting in diamond lobbies at least, and they're going to be, you're not gonna be getting that much value. But because of no roll lock in the game, like there's no 2-2-2 or stuff like that, I meet sometimes situations in which we gotta go triple support, and Adam does a lot of damage. You don't pick Adam necessarily for the utility, you pick Adam right now, I feel like, for the damage. If you're going with a triple support team comp, try playing some Adam and focus on doing a ton of damage and do some rests from time to time. Not to mention that, again, the game's been released for like a week or so, and a lot of people still don't quite punish the fact that Mantis gets a free res, Adam gets a free res, Starlord sometimes gets a free... Starlord gets a free res if you see Starlord in your games, so they are not that fast at punishing the res. I think he's here, I think he's good, not the best, not the worst, but Adam is decent. Moving on. Okay, moving on, we have Black Panther. I'm thinking. I don't think melee heroes are that good right now. I'm gonna be putting Black Panther in C tier. I'm putting Black Panther in C tier. I think that he's probably somewhere over here, B and stuff, in the B tier. But the game's kind of new, and with the recent heroes that they added, with Hawkeye, with Black Widow, even with Cloak and Dagger, I feel like it's very easy to poke melee heroes before the fight is actually going to happen. And I'm not saying them get a lot of value. As you're gonna see with a lot of melee heroes that where I'm gonna be putting them in the tier list, that they're gonna be with one big star above them, and that is if they have somebody else to follow up on the target that they want to engage on, and how good you are on that hero. But if you play only Black Panther in every single situation, I think it's a C tier hero. Very fun to play though, and I lost a lot of games against them, so there's also that. If you're good, maybe higher up, but other than that, for the average player, I'd go with just like C. Doctor Strange, the first S tier hero. Doctor Strange is the most banned tank, I think. In my games, at least, he's the most banned tank. I think he's one of the only tanks in the game that you can solo tank with. He is somewhere over here, S tier. He's not like you pick Doctor Strange and you win. It's not like it was back in the beta with Magneto and Scarlet Witch, in which you had to have a Magneto to win, you know? S tier because, not because he's excellent, but because he's better than the other tanks, you know? And I feel like if I'd have to have a solo tank, Doctor Strange, go for it. The utility with the TP is insane. You can get a lot of cheesy strats with it happening. We all have seen like the Reddit clips. We've all seen the TikToks and stuff. It happens once every couple of games. The ultimate is decent. Damage is okay. The shield is nice to block a lot of ultimates. I think he's one of those heroes that is really easy to pick up too if you want to play Vanguard. So I'm gonna have to put him here. Groot. Okay. I think that this year is being slept on a lot. Okay, I think that this year is being slept on a lot. And maybe the reason why is Maybe a lot of players find him boring. I think he's actually pretty decent. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He is very annoying to deal against. I think that he's very annoying to deal against. Especially like in lobbies where bans are gonna start kicking in. If you ban 1 or 2 tanks, what are you gonna be going? What are you gonna be doing? He is so annoying. The walls are incredibly tanky. You can lock down very good areas, a ton of areas, and the ultimate just pulls everybody together. The ultimate is a team fight winning ultimate, and it's not that hard to line up either, you know? Like you just stun somebody in front of you. If you don't get like a massive ult, it's a guaranteed kill almost. I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. Honestly, give Groot a try. Pretty good. I think he's just insane. Not to mention the fact that the walls block, like directly counter a lot of heroes that require. They don't have that much vertical mobility, but they have horizontal mobility. Like heroes like Jeff. I think that playing Jeff against the Groot is so annoying because you're splashing the heal, but then the wall's in front of you, and it's kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Somewhere over here at this moment. Okay, Hela. First DPS that's in S tier. Hela is pick or ban in almost every game that I play. Hela is so good. Hela is so good. So easy to pick her up. Can control high ground, can take advantage of the game by herself. You just gotta have good aim, good positioning. You don't have to like understand the macro of the game that much, like understand use that ability and then that ability and then context swap and then whatever. No, she's so easy to pick up. If you played FPS games before, give Hela a try. Go on high ground, they dive you, just shift away, try to out aim. Very strong. There's a ton of damage. I'm sorry, this is like pick or ban. This is like pick or ban guy now. So good. Okay, Hulk. I am kind of thinking about Hulk. Okay, let me tell you the tiers that I'm not going to be putting him in. Okay, just to clarify this. S tier, no way. D tier, no way. C tier, no way. It's between A and B tier. It is between A and B tier for me, for Hulk. And you know what's funny? When the game was released like a week ago, I viewed Hulk as being very weak. I'm not kidding. I saw Hulk and I was like, easy clap, easy here. He's gonna, oh, I'm gonna Hulk smash and whatever. Okay, fine, I ran away. But he's annoying. He is very annoying. That's it. He's so annoying. I'm putting him higher than Groot. I'm putting Hulk in A tier. I am putting him higher than Groot. The reason why is because Groot can take control over the game and counter the enemies, but your team kind of like has to play around you. I've seen like some Hulks that kind of like carry the lobby and they're so annoying to play against. I'm gonna have to put him higher than Groot. I think that maybe because of Groot's lack of mobility, Hulk can deny more areas vertically and stuff if you gotta create like an off angle, while Groot can just like place the walls in one area and control that. I'm kind of torn between this. I don't know which one to pick, but at this moment, a week after the game was released, I'd gotta have a Hulk in my team than Groot, although I do feel like Groot's utility to the team is way better than Hulk. But if right now I play ranked, I'd gotta have a Hulk than a Groot in this. I'd gotta have a Hulk than a Groot in this. Maybe we have not seen the good goat, like good goats that play the game right now. I have to put Hulk over here in A tier, bro. Okay, Iron Man. I barely see any Iron Man being played, and I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 really good Iron Man players since the game got released, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put Iron Man in D tier. I'm putting Iron Man in D tier, okay? Okay, the players that I've seen play Iron Man are really good at him, but other DPSs, I feel like they haven't spent that much time learning him, and he just feels very weak. With the amount of hit scan that is in the game right now, like, I can just go Adam and shoot Iron Man down, I can just go Hela and shoot Iron Man down. He's one of those heroes that revolve a lot around the team, rotating in the same direction to be really good. At this point in the game, I think that we're all just walking in fights and smashing buttons. You know why? I think that everybody's walking in and smashing buttons. You know, like the fight is happening like this. Iron Man doesn't want to play like that. Iron Man wants to like go a little bit top left, go a little bit top right, spam from long range, eventually go in and zap and stuff. Like, it's not like that much, those many things happening in front of you. I think that also on console, he's stronger than on PC. But my experiences with him, I'm gonna have to put him in D tier. Maybe if we spend more time and have a proper team comp with him, higher up. But at this moment in the game, it's D tier. Jeff, big question mark. Bro, Chad has been hyping up Jeff since the beta with the buffs. And everybody's like, Jeff is A tier, Jeff is S tier, Jeff is broken, Jeff is whatever. I personally think that on some maps, he might be one of the best support picks, but I'm gonna have to put him in A tier. I think Jeff is kind of good. Jeff is kind of good. He's more like somewhere over here. But if I'd have to pick between an Adam or a Jeff at this point of the game, I'd go with Jeff. On some maps, he's really annoying. On maps where... Pick Jeff on maps where you can just throw people off the map with your ultimate and the threat is over there. Not to mention the fact that a lot of the times if you play solo, you're gonna sometimes encounter the problem in which you don't have another strategist in your team. And Jeff is one of the very few strategists in this game at this moment that can solo sustain the team. Other heroes being Luna Snow and what other supports, and Cloak and Dagger, you know, can like solo sustain this. Jeff is A tier. If you get really good at him, I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. And please stop bullying Jeff. Thank you very much. Okay, Loki. This one's hard. This one's hard, bro. Because hear me out. With the game knowledge that everybody has at this moment, even if somebody has spent non-stop games on Loki, I think that his utility is just out of this world. I think that Loki will be a hero, if not in the next 1 or 2 weeks, in a month from now. I think Loki is gonna be banned a lot, even without any changes. His utility is incredible. The ultimate, okay, hear me out. The ultimate is broken. It is broken. There's no way you can copy somebody, wait until the last second to ult with Luna Snow, for example, to extend your ultimate duration. The ultimate is broken. The more we spend time playing the game and we understand like the macro level of it, who to copy, when to copy, what to do, whatever stuff like that, position the clones and stuff, this hero is going to make or break metas, okay? The abilities of this hero are going to be absolutely insane, but you got to spend so much time on him that at this point, I'm going to have to say that he's probably B tier, but I'm putting him in A tier because I'm seeing some Loki players get value, and I'm getting a lot of value on him. And I feel like he's one of my worst strategists. I'm putting him in A tier, bro. I'm putting him in A tier. Although a bunch of Loki mains or a bunch of Loki players that I've seen probably play like this, me included, but the potential here with some team fights is A tier. The longer the game goes, the more your teammates understand how to play with Loki, the more I'm gonna have to put him higher up in S tier. Okay, moving up, Luna Snow. Luna Snow. This one's gonna be tricky for me. I have to choose between two. It's S tier or A tier. S or A tier. The thing is, if I put Luna in S tier, I can just like arrange the supports that I think that are S tier. I think that some supports are better. No, you know what? I'm gonna put them in order. Okay, to make it like this. I think Luna's a solid A tier. And the reason why is because, yes, she brings a lot to the table. Yes, she's like the backbone of the team, I think. But on some maps and in some cases, you're better off cheesing with other strategies. She's not a must pick like some other supports that I'm gonna be getting into a second. You can win a lot. You can win a lot by having or by not having a Luna. But she is clearly probably the most solid support all around. The all-rounder, you know? Luna is super good. But have you seen games in which Luna can solo carry games? Or like Luna can absolutely pop off? Very rarely. Yes, you're getting your ultimates very fast. Yes, you're landing huge stuns. Yes, you're doing amazing. Yeah. Okay, whatever. But I'm not saying like the carry potential by herself and stuff. If your team doesn't play that well, is there, but not as high as other heroes. I'm gonna have to put Luna S- over here. And I play a ton of Luna. I'm gonna have to put her in A tier. Okay, Magik. Bro, Magik was so annoying for me as a new player in the alpha/beta. So annoying, but now I lose almost every game that I have again. I barely see Magik being played. I think she needs like some buffs clearly. I don't know where I'm gonna put Magik. I'm between C or D tier. Would I have a Magik or GRANDMASTER in my team? putting her over here. I'm putting her in D tier. I'm at the point at which I don't care. Like, if I have Magik or Gargan Man, I'm like, sure. If you're really good at them, fine, play. But no, I'm sorry. Like, all the other melee heroes, compare Magik to Iron Fist. Magik, Iron Fist. Whoa. I just never met a good Magik. Maybe I just never played against a really good Magik. Again, the tier list. If you feel like, I don't know, bro, you're absolutely insane on Magik and winning every game, congratulations. But out of my experience, I have not been that scared against like a really good Magik / I haven't seen a really good Magik that gets a lot of value. I have to put it over here. Magneto. S-. So I'm gonna put Magneto over here. Higher up than Hulk. I think Magneto is over here. I think Magneto is super reliable. But if I'd have to have solo tank or a tank pick that I'd prefer to have over the others, I'd probably pick Doctor Strange in the majority of the cases. I think Magneto is just like, same as Luna, you know? Solid.
Another
just
year.
Solid.
Yeah.
Mantis. I'm sorry, but Mantis is the strongest strategist in the game. Sorry, Luna. Sorry, Loki. Sorry, Jeff. Mantis is the most pick / ban supported I'm seeing in my games too. And she got nerfed before the beta. She got nerfed, but wasn't enough. I think she got like 2 or 3 nerfs to the damage boost was reduced from 17.5 to 12 or 10. I don't know exactly, but the reason why she works is even if you go with triple support team comps, you can play her more DPS oriented. If you play with dual support team comps, damage boost is amazing for your DPSs. The stun is incredible. You can cancel a lot of ultimates, and the ultimate is the same power, I would say, as Luna's ultimate. You know, like these two ults are roughly the same thing. On some maps, yes, you might suffer because of your team comp, you might not get that much value out of damage boost. Your ultimate might get eaten up by Jeff or something like that, because Jeff can eat you in your ultimate, while Luna can get eaten in her ultimate, if that's the right word for it. But I think that Mantis is clearly the strongest support of the game, and Mantis is the hero that I've seen from strategists that can carry games by themselves, and you see them in the kill feed the most. A good Mantis that lands headshots and stuff, and knows when to off angle and stuff. Oh my god, just incredible. Just incredible. Okay. Namor. This is gonna... I know how this is gonna be. I know how this is gonna sound. We're gonna do like strategist, tank strategist, tank DPS, and then strategist. I think Namor is A tier. I think he's A tier. You'll see. You will see that Namor is A tier. I think Namor is a solid A tier. The reason why he's A tier is the ultimate is very strong against Mantis and Luna, which are probably going to be the most big supports that we're going to be seeing in the Marvel Rivals tournament / maybe Cloak and Dagger in the future. Namor is really good with the ultimate if teams stuck together. His mobility is interesting. The vulnerability that you have when you shift up. The targets are annoying to deal against, and we're at a point of the game at which it's still new and we're not breaking the targets, we're not LOSing him. I think he's incredible. He's incredibly easy to play. He was really good in the meta. So what would happen is like this. Imagine team fights, okay? So you're fighting, right? Team A, Team B. The fight is happening. Luna has no ultimates, Luna has no ultimates, and then one team is backing out. And this Namor from this team just throws the ultimate in the back. GG, you won the fight. I'm not joking. That's it. GG, you won the fight. You're gonna see this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be seeing Namor being played in the tournament a ton because of these two support picks. This is why I gotta put him over here. With everybody being so stacked, I'm gonna have to put him over here. And also, I think he's pretty good at dueling people too with the targets and stuff. He's here. Okay. Peni. On some maps, she's really bad. Really bad. But on the majority of maps, she's A tier. I think she's a solid A tier. I have no idea how her mines work yet. I'm shooting the mines sometimes. She's so annoying to deal against. If you can somehow on the... I don't know how they call them in Marvel Rivals, but on King of the Hill type of maps, if you can somehow win the first team fight, it's so annoying to cap the point again, bro. Her zone control is out of this world. I think she's the hero that can zone control the hardest. So good at locking down areas, and on defense side of the maps, she's incredible too. Not to mention that I don't know if we at this hour when the video is gonna be posted, you've seen like my reaction to some TikTok and Reddit clips, like the first episode of the react to those clips. in which we watched earlier on Twitch. There was a Penny that just threw the web at an Iron Man ulting to deny the ult. I think that this is one of those heroes that seems super easy and everybody goes like, ha, very easy hero, ha. And then like we're gonna be watching Peni Parker mains, we're gonna be like, wait, you can do that? Wait, you can do that? A good Penny is so annoying to play against. Trust me. Penny is super good. Penny is super good. But on attack on some maps, she ain't that good. So keep that in mind, especially when you gonna go with the bans. Okay, Publisher 76. Where should I put the Publisher 76? Because I have not been winning a lot of games with the Publisher 76. I'm gonna do a short introduction before I put him somewhere. In the beta, he was very good against Venom. He was very good against Venom, because dive was meta back then. And you'd go with Punisher, gonna get Raccoon, Venom would dive in, you'd pull out the shotgun, and he was one of the very few DPS that could actually deal sufficient amount of damage to melt through Venom's HP. But in the current state of the game, I think he's just decent. So I'm gonna have to put him in B tier. Higher up than the other DPSs, clearly. Can be A tier, definitely not a hard carry, definitely not a throw pick or stuff like that. I think that for everybody, if you want to play Punisher, you don't know what DPS to play, he's gonna get good value. You'll struggle with him against like Hawkeye, team comps. You're gonna see that your damage is not gonna be that high. Sometimes it's gonna be pretty hard for you to get close. He's decent overall, just decent. Rocket Raccoon. I think Rocket Raccoon is probably my highest win rate support right now, if I'm not mistaken. I've been playing a lot of Raccoon. I've been cheesing Rocket Raccoon in so many situations in which I don't pick him for the synergy with the Punisher slash with Bucky. I just pick him for the rest to cheese. That's it. I'm not bringing that much damage to the table. The healing is interesting, but picking a hero just for the rest slash just for the damage boost of the ultimate that can or cannot win team fights. Like, it's not a team fight winning ultimate. I think he's a solid pick, but there are better options. On some maps, he's A tier, but on most maps, he's B tier. I think that both Rocket Raccoon and Adam Warlock will receive some tiny buffs, at least in the future, to make them more in line with the other strategies that I've been chatting about. I gotta put him over here. He's good. If you want to play him, trust me, you will win a lot of games. You might be getting to Diamond or higher up with him. If you know really good guest spots, amazing. If you have amazing ult placements, amazing. But the reality is that even though he does a lot of damage, the kill potential that he brings in case your teammates are not doing that much is lower compared to somebody like Mantis or like Luna or even like Loki, you know? I'm gonna have to put him over here. I think that he's B tier. In some teams, some maps, you're gonna see him being picked, preferred over there, same as good comps that I chatted about, maybe strategies with Adam that I chatted about. But in general games, I'm gonna have to put Rocket Raccoon over here, B tier. Okay, Scarlet Witch. I've seen a TikTok before this saying that Scarlet Witch is top 5 most broken heroes in the game. I think Scarlet Witch is pretty weak. I think Scarlet Witch is actually very weak right now. Pure Chaos is such an easy counterable ultimate. On console, it might be different, but I have barely seen Scarlet Witch being played, and I've not seen Scarlet Witch take control over a game for a very long time. All the other flankers do better than her. I feel like the ultimate is very good against new players, but if you play the game for 3 or 4 days after you're gonna have nightmares with Pure Chaos, you're gonna be fine playing against her. If the synergy between Magneto and Scarlet Witch would have not been that nerfed, the team up, I would have put her higher up. But like this, in the state that she is, I think she needs a buff. Okay, moving on. Okay, we gotta move on. Spider-Man. Okay, Necros is my teammate. I think we're gonna have a discussion. I think I'm gonna have a discussion with Necros after this. I haven't checked his tier list. I'm pretty sure that Necros went like, bro, if you spend 1 million hours on this hero, he is the most broken hero in the game. I'm pretty sure this is how bro went. But then he's gonna go like, but if you barely play Spidey and stuff, I still think that he's one of the most broken heroes in the game. No, I don't believe that. I think that Spidey, from my experience with him, If you're good at him. I'm horrible at him. I can't win a game on him. And I've seen 5, maybe 8 really good spider players apart from Necros since this started. And they're pretty annoying to deal against. But I'm putting him in C tier. I don't know if higher up than Black Panther or not. I'm putting him in C tier. I'm putting Spidey here. If I'd have to pick between Magik, Black Panther, or Spidey, these two are the same for me. No Magik, no Iron Man, no Scarlet Witch, please. Spidey is C tier if you're super good at him and pegged up with a Mantis. If you don't have a Mantis, get out with Spidey. Get out with Spidey. Get out. Okay, Starlord. I'm questioning Starlord. I'm questioning Starlord because in the first couple of days, I barely saw anybody play him. And I think I can get way better value out of other DPSs, but players have started learning Starlord. It's evolving from everybody staying together and then jump. I'm seeing them flank. I'm seeing them contest Psylocks. I'm seeing them get value out of their ultimates. I'm seeing them realize when they play with an Atom in their team that they get a free res. I'm seeing Starlord being played a ton actually, and players are learning him. At this moment in time though, I'm gonna put him in B tier. If I'd have to pick between these heroes, I gotta go with Psylocke. Very easy target damage boost. The ultimate is annoying. Can contest flankers. It's a solid B for me. Okay, Storm. Wait. Have I seen a Storm being played? I've seen one Storm and I lost the game. Storm. Storm is really bad. Nah, dude. No. Storm. I'm putting Storm here. I think Storm is the hero that I have to buff first. Storm is super bad. There was a strategy in the beta in which there was more like triple tank with a Storm with a speed boost and stuff. If they just increase, I think that Storm will be played if they give her speed boost 10 or 20% extra so you can just zoom all over the place. Or lower the E cooldown or something. I think she's the weakest hero in the game now. I think Storm is the weakest hero in the game right now. Yeah, no, they have to look at Storm. I wanted to learn Storm and add Storm to my hero pool. You know, as a strategist, trying to flex to other heroes too. But yeah, no. I think she's probably the weakest hero right now. Okay, Thor. You know, if you would have asked me this a week ago, or even before the game was released, I would have gone like, you know what? Nobody knows how to play Thor, so I'm gonna put him in D tier. But I've been starting to ask teammates to ban Thor. A good Thor is super annoying. I'm putting Thor over here. Thor is A tier. I think Thor is A tier. I think this is the ranking for the tanks. Yeah, do we have any other tanks? We have, but this is gonna be top 3. Strange, Magneto, and Thor. At this point. He is really strong. And it's pretty annoying to deal against. No, I have to put him here. I think he's probably the hardest tank to master too. So the longer the game will go, the more we'll see more Thor being played. Yeah, no, I'm putting him here. Venom. Venom was S tier in the beta, but Venom C tier. I don't want to put him in D tier. I'd rather have Venom than these heroes. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Whoa, no. I'm putting him in C tier. I gotta have any other tank than Venom. I gotta have a Groot than Venom. Venom requires these players to be really good at their heroes and you to follow up and stuff. I think it just explodes. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about the Venom one, bro. To be fair, I barely saw some Venom being played. I was thinking maybe putting Venom over here, but this is kind of like signaling to maybe Marvel Rivals, you know what? Maybe buff these heroes, maybe buff Venom too, so you can play Venom Spidey and stuff, you know, like full Venom Spidey moment. Venom only for full dive. Venom can't even jump on Mantis. No, I'm putting him in C tier. Maybe somewhere B- over here and stuff, but at this moment, C tier. Captain America. Okay, I'm torn now. I'm confused now. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Has anybody seen a Captain America carry a game? I have not seen Captain America carry a game, but I've seen Captain America being incredibly annoying. I just see him running around. Like, he's just existing. He's just existing. I don't even know what his ultimate does. He just screeches a symbol 3 times in 10 minutes. But now that I put Venom over here... So anyway, we're changing this. Venom here, Captain America here. Captain America C tier. I'd rather have Captain America than these other heroes. I feel like players have not mastered Captain America's kit. I think that they have not mastered Captain America's kit as all. And for me personally, he's just... Bro's just... Like, everybody's doing whatever. And then bro's just running on the battlefield with the shield up. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like... And it's not necessarily because of the hero design. It's because I feel like players have learned... Tank specialists have learned other heroes. They've learned other heroes. It's like you're in the battlefield, right? Like, just pew, 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 non-stop damage everywhere. And then Captain America just runs at you and goes like, you know, who ordered the pizza? Literally, that's how it feels in team fights. I'm not joking. He's just, who ordered the pizza? Meanwhile, everybody's just like screeching at each other, just fighting and stuff. And he's, assemble! Okay. C tier, not necessarily because he's weak and stuff, but people have not spent time learning Captain America. Heroes that have deflect are gonna be super good, and he's one of them. But yeah, this looks better. I'm okay with this. Okay, Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier would again. If we would go based on the voice lines, Winter Soldier would be S tier. But I'm between A or B. A tier or B tier? On some maps, he's weak. Kind of like how Penny is. On maps where Penny is played, I think he's fine. A easily. A minus. Yeah, no. Look at this. Nah, he's higher than Namor. I'm gonna have to put him in A tier. I think he's A tier. I think he's good. He's really good. And we have yet to see like really good Winter Soldier players that get a ton of really nice hooks. He is dependent on how good the aim is on that player and how well he knows the limits of the hero. Not a hero like Punisher that you just pick and just spam. I'm gonna have to put him over here, S tier. A tier, I mean. Yeah. Moon Knight. Moon Knight. There's a big question mark for me. A while ago. Okay, let's talk about this. So, in hero shooter games, there's a certain loop of abilities. It's kind of like a dance. You know, it's kind of like a dance. It's kind of like they use this, they use that, cooldown is ticking, this is our window, we can do this, the window closed, we can't do this, back to neutral fight, do that. Moon Knight is similar to that. He spams, he throws the Ankh, you break the Ankh, you have a window, if that makes sense. Not to mention that they have this here, they have Moon Knight, we can play with a different team comp. If, in general, Moon Knight is a solid, very solid A tier hero. Not S tier, not C tier, not D tier. In general, he's a very solid A tier hero. But if, I mean, honestly, if I'd have to pick between Punisher and Starlord, I'd have to put him low A tier. The damage is just too high. No, I made up my mind. No, I made up my mind. He's A minus. Higher than Namor, actually. I think it's pretty easy to understand how his skill works and stuff, but we're all learning, as you can see, same with Penny over here, we're all learning the limits of the hero. A good Moon Knight can just carry the game if you get the right tempo and stuff, because the counterplay to you placing the Ankh and then destroying the Ankh, you can just like throw it in mid-team fight rather than spam the chokes where they're gonna be going through. I gotta put him over here, bro. No, I'm putting him over here. I think he's strong. I think his damage is really high. Really high. Okay, Psyloke. S tier. Psylocke is S tier. That ultimate, you have to be able to do something with that ultimate. I'm sorry. You have to be able to do something with that ultimate, bro. There's no way that hero is untargetable in the ultimate. Good off angles, good 1v1 potential, teamfight winning ultimate, insane mobility, low cooldowns, can go invisible. A smart Psylocke carries games. It's kind of like how strong Hela is for a medium to like a spam hero, you know, with the headshots and stuff. This hero also can do this. I think this is good. I think Psylocke is really, really, really good. Really good. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have Hawkeye. Hawkeye is pick or banned a lot of the times. And in games in which you play the game, you play with like triple DPS, and you play the game slowly, right? And you spam, spam, spam. Bro is fucking scary. Bro is so scary. Broken but easy to dive, agreed. But dive is not that strong right now. I'm putting Hawkeye. Oh, this is hard. I don't know, bro. It's S or A. It's S or A. I don't know where I should put him. S or A tier. If I put him A tier, he's here. If I put him S tier, he's here. I'm putting him S tier. I'm putting him in S tier if the player... So, hear me out. If the player got 8 hours of sleep, went to the gym, had good food, has been focusing only on Marvel rivals and no school/work in that day, then Hawkeye is S tier. If those factors do not align, then he's just a solid A tier pick. But based on how scared I'm seeing my teammates be against the Hawkeye and Hawkeye being banned so much, sure, fine. I'm putting him S tier. That's why it should be A. Nope, I'm putting him S tier. The one shot is gonna be very annoying. S tier. He is that strong. Let me see the Hawkeye mains. Let me see the Hawkeye mains. I personally have been more upsetty spaghetti about Moon Knight and Namor than about Hawkeye and stuff. But in games, I'm seeing my teammates that are allowed to Hawkeye or ban Hawkeye. So yeah, no, I'm just doing this. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. This hero. Wolverine. Bro. Where do I put Wolverine? Because Wolverine is a DPS, a melee DPS that focuses tanks. F tier, below D. I don't think he's that weak, chat. I think he needs a buff, but I don't think he's that weak. This one's gonna be hard. This one's gonna be hard. I'm crossing my arms for this one. I am upsetty. I don't know where to put him. In coordinated teams with some cheeses, sure it can work. You see an optimal pick? Hell no. Would I gotta have him in the 90 DPS? Hell yes. So I'm not gonna put him in D tier. Not S tier, not A tier. It's between B or C. Would I gotta have Wolverine, then Spidey, or Black Panther? I don't know, they're all the same to me. I'm putting Wolverine here. C tier. He needs a buff. Maybe C minus. He needs a buff. He needs another charge on one of his abilities or some lifesteal or something. But I'm seeing some Wolverine players play him, because that's what Wolverine players do, and they are getting value. But you gotta be able to follow up on the tank that they're gonna be going for. Better than Magik? Bro, I've not seen a good Magik. I'm sorry, I've not seen a good Magik that carries games. In my games, personally. All the DPSs are not looking in Magik. They're playing out of heroes, like these ones. But yeah, no, Wolverine for me C tier on this. Okay, Squirrel Girl. Wait, I'm thinking. How many times have I seen this hero? I know it's gonna sound. This hero is underrated because everybody just like spamming randomly with her. Her damage is insane. The ultimate is Peni Parker level of annoying. I think she's really broken, but nobody plays her. Nobody plays her. Chat is saying A tier, S tier, pure spam. She's basically a bit of Junkrat. She is. Maybe A. Wow. Chat, I'll be honest with you, chat. I expected y'all to just go like C or D tier. And I was like, we're gonna have a problem, because I think that Squirrel Girl is higher than people think. I think Squirrel Girl is higher than people think. I think she's solid B tier. On enclosed maps, play Squirrel Girl. It's so annoying to die to random spam. If you want to specialize in playing Squirrel Girl, you will probably win a lot of games. I think you can get to like A tier easily with this here and stuff. I really love having a Squirrel Girl on my team. It's solid damage. The ultimate is strong. I don't have to care about her that much with how she's positioning and stuff. But until now, I'm not seeing like a lot of lineups that you're doing to spam with her and stuff. Because, I don't know, people are just like playing other heroes. She is boring. That's what I feel like a lot of players feel like. Like, she's boring. But I think she's a ton of fun. If I'd play DPS, I'd probably play some Squirrel Girl too over here. How's the ultimate strong? It's, if you throw it in an enclosed area, it's damage that it's super hard to avoid. In tight corners? No, I'm putting her here. I gotta have a Namor in my team though than a Squirrel Girl, I'll be honest with you. Okay, Iron Fist. This has to be the most memed upon, not memed upon, strongest hero that I've seen being talked about for a very long time. Like with Marvel Rivals, how annoying he is and how strong he is. But I think that you can deal with him. The block is pretty... The block is pretty broken. I don't know where I should put him though. He's just a flying class counter. F from feed. F Iron Fist. Iron Fist is bad. We have to 1v5. This tier, chat, for Iron Fist, I think it can go either S tier or D tier. This is one of the most volatile heroes with where we can place him. I don't know. I really don't know where I should put him. Gotta be honest. If I'm against an Iron Fist main, he's very annoying. But I started playing Loki against him and it's kind of working. But he's not taking control over the lobbies as a Psyloke does or as a Hela does. So I kind of conflicted. And if I gotta have, I don't know, somebody on Iron Fist or on these heroes, I gotta have them. I gotta put him in B tier. Probably the best melee hero. Or here. Nah, I'm putting him A minus. Nah, I'm putting him A minus. Iron Fist A minus over here. If you're a specialist on him, I think he's way easier to learn than all the other melee characters with this. With the block to it being AoE, I'm putting him here, bro. Okay, Black Widow. Where do you put Black Widow? I barely see Black Widow being played. Remember when we saw the trailer with Black Widow? And we're all thinking that, oh no, Marvel Rivals is ruined. I love that. Why even pick her over Hawkeye? Bro, but Marvel Rivals is ruined. It is ruined. What are you chatting about? They added Widow. There's no way. Hard to land shots. Everybody flying everywhere. Where I play this hero when you have Hawkeye. She does no good damage. She's a fun hero to play. I don't know if I really don't know where I should put her. Widow is D. Play her instead. These DPSs in D tier are in no particular order. Would I have a Widow than any other one of those heroes? Hell no. I'm gonna have to put her in D tier. Would I have a Widow rather than... I gotta have an Iron Man. I don't know. I'm putting Widow here, bro. Yeah, I'm putting Widow here. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Would it depend on the player? I mean, bro, if you start playing the game and you're playing against new players and you just want to snipe and stuff, sure, Black Widow, GG's, good job. But I don't know, like these heroes, if I see them in game, the game gets harder for me, at least right now. Maybe I don't know how to play with them, you know, maybe there's also that. Okay, and finally, we have Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger. This is one of those heroes that on release, I was like, oh, nah, this hero needs buffs. But the more I play this hero, the more I'm like, wait a minute, this hero is broken with the numbers. Easy S tier. I don't think that this hero is S tier, but is probably equal between like Luna, higher or lower than Luna. I don't even know over here. I think they're A tier. I think they're a really, really solid pick. The more you learn how to play with them, the more you're going to be able to carry games. The numbers are insane. The utility is out of this world. Just with how the game is at this point, I'm putting here. Give this couple more weeks so we all learn how to play Cloak and Dagger and the teammates learn how to follow up on your shield that does damage, and like the fact that you get increased healing with the other shield. And I think Cloak and Dagger will easily become pick or ban like Mantis is. I think easily, but at this moment in time, people just have like way more experience than Luna, me included with this. Okay, now let me see. Do I want to revision anybody in the tier list? I have not thought about this before I started doing it. Okay, I want to see this. I agree on this. Yes, yes, yes. Skibidi. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. No, I'm putting him high B tier. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I think Groot's utility is A tier or S tier, but I wanna make more tank players go like Emil7 and put Groot in a B tier, so I'm gonna play and show him so that we can get more Groots in our game, because I think that his utility is out of this world and he should be played. I think that Groot should be put over here, but did I just put him? Yeah, you know what, fish this. I'm putting Groot here. Okay, I changed it. Okay, Groot is over here. No. Groot is here. You know, just looking good, please. Okay, B tier for Venom. Yeah, ain't that good. Iron Fist here, highest B tier. From DPS's Punisher here, just solid. Starlord, people have started learning how to play with him. Squirrel Girl, underrated. Play her. Raccoon and Adam, situational / maybe needs some buffs. Captain America, I have yet to meet a Captain America that is really good or scary. But the utility is there, so he might be better. Spider-Man, you have to be really good at him and you have to invest a lot of resources. And the other heroes depend, okay? Like these heroes kind of like depend. I do think that they need some buffs / the meta to change a little bit. If let's say Venom would be played, these heroes would be higher up. But I think that Storm and Scarlet Witch probably need like some help and stuff. No, that's about it. That's about it. Clearly, Storm needs a buff. Scarlet Witch, if you're new to the game, you're gonna win a lot of games. No, that's about it. That's about it for me. That's about it for me. Let me know in the comments if you agree or not with my tier list. Again, you can be the greatest Storm player in the world and be rank 1 and stuff. But bro, based on my experience with if somebody wants to play Storm, I gotta have one of these heroes and stuff. It depends. It depends. You can be the best with D tier heroes. You can be the best with S tier heroes. You can lose games by playing Mantis only. You can lose games. You can win non-stop by playing Iron Man only. It all depends. But if you ask me, like with the heroes and the level that they are right now, this is my tier list. Season 0, a week after Marvel Rivals got released. I might revise this at the beginning of the year after the Marvel Rivals tournament. We'll see. We'll go back in time then to see how accurate this tier list was. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, Emil7 out.